Hey YouTubers, this is Dave Funk here. I need to do a follow-up video regarding the Fukushima reactor. I remember in my earlier days of Bible prophecy study, I used to follow a gentleman by the name of Jack Van Impe. And Jack Van Impe had, in one of the studies, he said that the Ukrainian word of Chernobyl, which the nuclear disaster, I talked about that, had wreaked havoc. It was just a terrible situation. Listen, folks, this is going to blow you away. And I've known this, but sometimes when you know something like this, and then you see it come to pass, and you start putting, you're putting 2 and 2 and 4 and 4 together, and it's all adding up. And what it does is, God is true to His word. He establishes things so that you can sit there and you can't say, you know what, you didn't know. You can't say you weren't warned. And He establishes His truth. It's in everything. So just to give you kind of a background here, Chernobyl, when translated, look at that sun, man. We could sure use some sunshine. Chernobyl translated into, it translates into wormwood, okay? Wormwood, okay? And then in Revelation chapter 8, the name of the star. It doesn't say a star fell, it says the name of a star. Well, if you understand when they talk about a star falling, oh Lucifer, the bright shining star, they're talking about a fallen angel, okay? And get that out of the way. Hopefully we can get some of that glare. Anyway, the name of the star that will fall into, and it will cause an issue with a third of the waters on the earth, is wormwood. Okay, so we've got a nuclear issue with Chernobyl. That thing's not clearing up, and now we got wormwood. We've got Fukushima doing the same thing. Wormwood in Chernobyl, that one did not get into the waters. But it's interesting, very interesting, that the name translates to that. And this thing, folks, you know what? I talk with a lot of people around, and if you say, well, you know, did you hear about this and this and this? You know, a lot of the news headlines, some of them, yeah, they'll cover. This is one they're not covering, and I firmly believe the reason that they're not covering it is because it has great biblical implications. In other words, the coming of Yeshua, the coming of Jesus. Guys, it is, it's almost there. You know, I know in my last video I said it's hurt a third of the ocean. You know, it's almost there. Okay, it's just a matter of the tides and a matter of the flowing currents, and it will. There's no doubt in my mind that this thing is going to damage 1/3 of the Earth's water on the oceans, according to Revelation 8, chapter 11 is where I found it. The name of the star or fallen angel. Okay, and remember on my last video I said, you know what, this stuff is not, this is fallen angel technology. Nuclear energy is fallen angel technology. Man didn't come up with this. You know what, no way, no way. So that in mind, guys, we're so close. We're so close. And it's amazing how information like this can be presented to people and they still won't look it up. They, you know what the greatest miracle? The greatest miracle is absolutely the sinner dropping to his knees and saying, you know what? I'm a sinner. I need Jesus Christ. It's like you present this stuff to people. They have eyes but cannot see. They have ears and they can't hear it. They can't hear it. Why? Because we've been trained as a society that it's so far out to the left that it's not even possible. But even your average, somewhat Bible believer will say, yeah, I believe that Jesus walked on the water. I believe in the flood, talking donkeys, but they won't shake a stick at this stuff. And what it is it's it's a habit, lack of a better word. I don't want to hear that. No, I got bowling to go to. No, oh yeah, we're gonna get together with some friends and do this. You know what? I say to you guys, please listen to me. This information comes at a great cost. You know, you don't think that I can just spread this stuff and then, you know, share this stuff and investigate hours and hours and hours trying to find this stuff out, and that there's not a price to pay. Yeah, I don't go out and party and stuff like that. I don't spend a lot of time on myself. There's a price right there. You don't think that the enemy, when he hears the whistle being blown on his plans, you don't think that he rears his ugly head and starts all kinds of trouble with me and my life in all aspects? Think again. There's a price to be paid for. And what do I have to gain? Not one dime. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want one dime. I want people's souls to be saved. I want people to wake up from their stupor. All you ostriches that are sticking your head in the sand, I want you to wake up. That's all I have to gain from it, is, you know what, the satisfaction of knowing that I said something. I had the courage to say something. Guys, 15, 20 years ago, you know, and I'm thankful, 15, 20 years ago, people were being sought out and killed for information like this. Hands down, it was happening. Anybody that eluded any way, shape, or form about the Illuminati and their secret society and their occult behaviors and activities and their little secret assassinations and stuff, they were killed. And some to this day still are. I'm thankful that, you know what? I'm somewhat thankful that right now they're so brazen. They like, well, we know everybody's talking. We know everybody's telling people about us, but right now we got the ace in our hand, and it's called dumb down. We have successfully dumbed down the majority of the population so that they have eyes that can't see, they have ears that can't hear. And you know what fills those eyes and ears? You know what fills them? The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. That is what keeps people from digging in and saying, you know what? I don't care so much about myself. I'm willing to risk people calling me a crazy person. I really don't care anymore. I don't. Because you know what? I have seen and experienced enough evidence that I'll stand here and it's like, you know what? I don't care. I'll stand on this information and say, you know what? Y'all better be looking out. Y'all better be watching to see what's really going on. So guys, you know, I hope this has blessed you. I hope that you will share it. I hope that it will go viral. I don't want to be popular. I want this message to be popular. I want people to get stirred up and saying, wait a minute. Things are not as they seem. They have been painting a picture of something, and it's not what it is. Anyway, again, guys, thank you again for your time. I pray that you're blessed with the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Amen.